19, verse 7. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people and led before their faces all these words which Yahweh commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, all that Yahweh have spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto Yahweh. Continuing on. And Yahweh said unto Moses, lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto Yahweh. All right, so that goes to prove right there that we did enter a covenant with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, and we were supposed to obey the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And in those commandments, what we were not to do, we were not to have any false gods, not to make any graven images of anything in the earth, whether it be in the earth, on the earth, or beneath the earth, to bow ourselves down to false idols. For God, who is Yahweh, is a jealous God. These are in the commandments. These are what he said unto his people. All right? But what did Yahweh do? What did Yahweh do, and what did he say? He said, before we entered into the covenant, to let us know, behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing and a curse. How could it be a blessing and a curse? Jay-Z talks about a gift and a curse, right? It's the gift and the curse. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai told you way before Jay-Z even told you, he sets before you a blessing and a curse. A blessing if you obey the commandments of Yahweh, your power, which I command you this day. All right? So it's not as if you really had a choice, because he commanded you this day, and he brought you out of where? He brought you out the land of Egypt to be his special, peculiar treasure unto himself. So if your lineage, your father lineage goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel, then you are what your father is. Okay? And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of Yahweh, your power, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other gods which ye have not known. All right? So you listening and believing in this, as an Israelite, believing in this Christianity doctrine, whether it be Catholicism, whether it be Buddhism, whether it be Islam, whether it be Krishnan, whether it be Hindu, whatever in the hell it is. If you belong to the 12 tribes of Israel, you are going off. You are going off. All right? And let's see what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua requires of us as Israel. Once again, we're going to do Deuteronomy chapter 11. Slakia, chapter 10, verse 12. And know, Israel, what doeth Yahweh thy power require of thee, but to fear Yahweh thy power. Because fear is the beginning of wisdom. We are to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. He is not all sunshine and rainbows. All right? It's not all that he's coming back to save everybody, give everybody their land, their 40 acres in a mule. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is not coming back. He's coming to kill and to destroy and to collect his elect. Because this thing is only about the elect of Israel. 2/3 of our own people, of our own nation, will perish. Will perish, will die from famine, will die from the sword. Esau, Edom will die. Okay? If you are here on the lands of America, when Yahweh sends Yahweh Shai back, you will perish. 2/3 of you. But the 1/3 and the 144,000, first and foremost, will be saved. All right? And this land will die by thermonuclear fire. Thus saith the Bible. Okay? Continuing on. Yahweh, thy power to walk in all his ways, to love him and to serve Yahweh, thy power, with all thy heart and with all thy soul, and to keep the commandments of Yahweh and his statutes which I commanded thee this day for thy good. All right? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai told us this is all for our good. Really, the law, statutes, and commandments are the good of every nation. Every heathen nation is still the good, because you could live longer. You could live better under the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that's set forth for the Israelites. Okay? But this is only for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's people, first and foremost. So he set before us a gift and a curse this day. And we entered into this covenant with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And we would receive blessings. All right? Blessings upon blessings. And he told us that. He told us that in the covenant. He told us that in what I read earlier. All right? Let me go. Salakia. Salakia. Let's go into the good. Let's go into the good that we shall receive if we obey the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Come on. All right. So, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to obey and to do all these commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, and all these blessings, all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall thou be, blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kin, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall thou be, basket and the store. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. All right. Continuing on, I'm gonna read down to 10, verse 10. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in. Blessed shall thou be when thou be. Blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. Yahweh shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be submitted before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee thee 7 ways. Yahweh shall command the blessings upon thee in thy storehouse, and in all thy settest thine hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee. Yahweh shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh thy power, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall be that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai says, every nation, every other nation outside of the nation of Israel, outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, will fear and will be scared. All right? Because his blessing shall overtake us. Blessed shall we be in the field. Blessed shall we be in the store. Blessed shall be our kin. Blessings upon blessings. All right? And we would receive this if we obeyed the law, statutes, and commandments that were set forth, that we entered into the covenant. But if we went off and disobeyed, like we did, if we went off and disobeyed, what would happen to us? Let's see. But let me show you how we disobeyed. Salakia. How did we disobey the law, statutes, and commandments? Salakia. This is how we disobeyed the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? And we're going to Slovakia. Obey the law, statutes, and commandments. That we entered that covenant unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But as soon as we enter that covenant with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Salakia. Salakia, Akim. I had it, then my fingers slipped. Come on, come on. Con. All right. This is going to be Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 9, and verse 12. And it reads, "And Yahweh said unto me, Aaron, get thee..." Salakia. Let me start over. This is, once again, Deuteronomy chapter 9 and verse 12. "And Yahweh said unto me, Arise, get thee down quickly from hence, for thy people which thou hast brought forth out of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They are quickly turned aside out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten image." So we, as a nation, made a molten image of a calf, all right? But what was said in the law, statutes, and commandments? Thou shalt make no graven images. Thou shalt not bow thyself down to other gods. Thou shalt not bow thyself down to other gods. Shall make no graven images. Worship anything in the earth, above the in the earth, on the earth, or beneath the earth. All right. But yet, what is a calf? A calf is on the earth. All right. And we know this because how did we get this? All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai told Moses to get down hence because we already went off. We already made a false image. A false image to bow down and to worship. Okay? To bow down and to worship. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Salakia, Yahweh Shem Yahushai told Moses that they turned away quickly. All right, let me go read verse 13. "Furthermore, Yahweh spake unto me, saying, I have seen these people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Let me alone, that I may destroy them and blot out their name from under heaven. And I will make of thee a nation mightier and greater than they." All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai told Moses that the law, statutes, and commandments set forth were for Israel. And that what we did, we already turned away of his law, statutes, and commandment as soon as basically we entered. Because going back into the account, roughly paraphrasing the scripture right here, is what we did is we asked Aaron to build us as a nation, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai deals with nations, to build as a nation, to build us a graven image so that we may worship. Okay? Now, this is just to understand that we are the children of Israel. The laws and statutes and commandments are set forth for us. All right? And we are here, and this Bible is written for the Israelites, no one else. It is the comforter to the 1/3 who believeth on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who obeys the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their abilities. All right? Lord willing, this was edifying. This is my second camp that I've done, and third altogether, but the first one that is recorded. Kind of running low on the battery, but Lord willing, this was edifying, and that I'm able throughout the weeks to continue on in this fight in the faith for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, being a man of Israel. All right? I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 100% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayasha Double Dot, the house of David, of the elect men, 144,000. Lord willing, I be of that number. All right, this is Lord willing, one of many more to come, and that the Spirit is on me to do even more in any chance that I get to come out and proclaim the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and do the work for him. So until next time, Shalom, Awah, Abal, Babal.